Hey everyone, it's Lexie. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you my 2024 financial goals. And I feel like this is my first year where I'm like starting the year with an adult job. I'm not on a student salary. And so this has me kind of very ambitious to kind of really create a good solid financial foundation kind of going into the new year. So these are the 5 goals that I want to kind of achieve and kind of motivate myself to work towards over the course of this year. There's definitely a lot of big like life events happening with, getting married and moving and all these things. So I definitely have catered these kind of financial goals to these kind of life events that will be happening over the next couple of years. So without further ado, let's get started. So my first goal is to kind of focus on building a strong foundation for emergency savings. I think they always say, start with like working towards 3 months of your finances, and then kind of 6 months and then a year. And obviously this is going to be one that takes a while to achieve, but I think it's always important to have a really good kind of strong foundation for emergency savings or things, unexpected things, like if there's house repairs, car repairs, anything that would be kind of expensive, you have something to fall back on. And this is, like I said, so basically what you kind of do is you look at kind of your monthly required expenses. So if you were to lose your job, these would be things that you would have to pay no matter what, such as like house bills, payments, monthly payments for like student loans or anything like that, like groceries, bills, like kind of create a kind of rough estimate of what your necessary monthly expenses are and kind of work your way up to that. So that's kind of my goal. I think especially as a student, I never really was able to develop any savings or kind of prioritize that because I was paid so little. And so now that I have a little bit of a better salary, I can kind of start building towards this. So I think it's always good just to have a good kind of emergency savings that you can fall back to for kind of these unexpected life events. My next goal is to start saving money and putting money towards a new home. So my fiance and I, when we get back from Montreal in March, will be kind of looking at looking for a new house that's closer to my work. And this is my first experience with home buying, so I want to kind of have some savings built up to help with the deposit on the house. So I kind of want to kind of get my savings in line so I can help kind of contribute to that down payment and kind of getting everything situated so I could be able to help contribute to like mortgages and all these things. Like I said, he's been kind of working for a lot longer than he hasn't been in school for as long as me, so he kind of has that kind of developed financial kind of stability that I don't have, being kind of fresh out of school. So luckily with his help we'll be able to kind of find a house, but I do want to be able to contribute. So I want to really kind of prioritize like money going towards our future home. My third goal is to make additional payments towards my student loans. So during my master's, I had to take out student loans to kind of be able to participate in that program. And so it's like roughly around $40,000. And luckily for my PhD, I didn't have to pay for any of that, or like I didn't have any money I didn't have to pay for my PhD education, but for my master's I did. And so I really kind of want to prioritize now that now that the student loan forgiveness period is up and kind of I have to start making my own monthly payments and accruing interest now, I kind of want to make extra payments so I kind of pay less in the long run. So I know now that I have everything kind of sorted out, I want to kind of put a little bit of extra money each month onto my payments to kind of help with the accruing interest and just kind of help me pay off these loans faster. So it doesn't even need to be like an extreme amount. It can be an extra $100 or $200 every month, but that will make a big difference in the long run. So I do want to be able to kind of contribute more in addition to what I'm already required to pay every month. Next, this is something that I've gotten much better at, but it is to kind of limit impulse buying. And I think because I have these very kind of long-term goals that I am starting to kind of kick off in the new year, I think this will kind of help me keep me in line. I've definitely been doing a lot better with impulse buying and being more conscientious and like saving towards things that I want or need. And I've done a lot better with impulse buying. There are some things like gnomes or like jelly cats that I just kind of lose my like structure and I just go wild. So I definitely need to be better at that. And I think especially being in Montreal for the beginning of the year, I don't want to come back with a ton of extra stuff, especially because we literally are bringing everything in my car, and so everything needs to fit coming back. So I think kind of not being in the purchasing mindset for roughly 3 months, I think will get me kind of in the routine of, do I need this? Do I need to bring this into the home? Like, do we have space for it? These type of things. So I think kind of having that structure will help me kind of prevent these impulse buying and just being conscientious of things that I'm bringing in that I'm excited about. So like I said, this kind of ties in with my reading goals, where I kind of have that book buying ban, because again, I want to take down this TBR. So I'm been like very good at conscientious of books that I'm bringing in that I want to read. So like I said, I think I'm doing much better with this, but this is definitely I want to kind of get better at. And lastly, this is another long-term financial goal that I want to kind of start working on, but it's being able to start saving for kids and kind of build that good kind of strong like not emergency savings, but a good saving like foundation in order to be in a good position to have kids. Obviously right now I don't want kids right now at this moment, but definitely I think after, when we get married, that's definitely something we are kind of looking at doing and starting a family. So I want to be able to be in a good financial position, because I'll be in a good position with work and kind of having established my career at that point. And I think the one thing that I would really want to make sure is that I'm in a good financial standing. So I want to be able to kind of have that kind of good financial stability to be like, okay, let's go start a family. I feel like we're both ready. And so again, this kind of ties in with everything, and I feel like a lot of my long-term goals are good motivation to me, for me to kind of achieve this and follow this, so, and kind of stick to it. So I'm very excited to kind of, like I said, now that I'm actually paid like a livable salary and I'm not on a student salary, I'm kind of able to really kind of invest in my future and like my future family and all these things. So I'm definitely very excited to kind of kickstart these kind of long-term saving goals and kind of work towards something. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what some of your saving goals are and like your financial goals, or if you want to see more financial videos in the future, let me know. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.